Today on Hoover Junior Week, it is time to look at two machines which are going to cause controversy, especially amongst the collectors amongst us who watch this. These, if you're not familiar, are not really Hoover Juniors. Nobody who is passionate about the Hoover Company would dare say that these are good cleaners. What they are rebuilds. They were very popular. Some are still around, as are these. And these are named Squeak and Snappy because apparently that is what they do. These belong to Kirsten from the HooverHerd channel. Let's have a look at what we have. Yes, good evening, my vacuum cleaner chums. How are you today? There is a fair possibility that over 50% of these parts are not genuine at all, not even made by Hoover. That's because these are rebuilds in the 80s and 90s, which is probably when these would have been done. People literally bought container loads of old Hoovers, stripped them down, made new parts. I've been told by the owner of Qualtex himself that when he was younger and in the 80s they made, it may even be a Qualtex one, I don't know, loads of people did it, but yeah, they remade all the parts, boshed them together. Here we have two grey ones. This one is more worth looking at, and yeah, nothing genuine on it at all. Same with this one. This one's missing its bumper as well. The bags are non-genuine but pretty good, and this is why cleaners like this divide opinion. I know of collectors who would never have one of these in their house. They would literally set fire to it. They hate it so much. I'm a bit, this one doesn't even work very well, I'm a little bit ambivalent. I think that, they make okay Hoover Juniors if it's all you can get hold of. I know that Kirsten up in the wilds of Scotland doesn't really have as much choice as somebody like me who is only 30 miles from London would. So, you get what you get, and there's nothing wrong with these at all. We are going to play Hunt the Parts in a minute. Although actually, I've just found a ratings plate on this one. Have a closer look at that in a minute. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Yeah, this one's got one as well. Look, that one's been black and been sprayed. This one is white. Crikey. Right, let's dispense with the let's play Hunt the Terrible Parts, because bless them, it's not their fault. They are here. We are going to do something with them. Let's see. This one has it has a bag, but it's not on. There we go. So this one has a bag fitted. That'll do for now. Wow, look at those brush strips. They are pretty soft. There's no belt on this one. But they're not genuine. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can... There is a... Is that 1354A rating sticker? It is, isn't it? I'll see if I can decipher the serial number lately, because it's not under here. This is how I can tell this is not a genuine shell, because the air vents on the originals were not that shape. That was not there. It's all brand new. Literally at some point somebody has made all of these parts and yeah, created this. So they do turn on. I'm going to turn them on Sam's belt to start with. Oh, let's take this case. Let's see if we can work out which one's which just without, because most of the noises are probably going to come from the brush shop. That one seems to run okay. Let's try this one. This one has a grey cable, and I do quite like it in a way. You know, at least it's colour match. Oh, let's try this one. So this one's definitely got the better motor in it. But of course, they both need belts. Now, because one of them's called Snappy, I'm running out of belts. These are those horrible modern shiny ones. So, as much as I hope, let's turn those off. As much as I hope it doesn't snap, it might. Although this one could be Squeak's. Who knows? The brush roll seems okay. Let's pop it out. Ooh. Well, that's the problem. Look at that belt spindle. Oh, come on, focus. There is nothing left of that at all. Ooh. This one's not as bad, but it's pretty worn. I think that's the problem, you know. I think that these are actually okay, and it's the belt spindle that's worn. Well, still fine. It's had its base paint painted at some point. So it's just, it is quite interesting. These things obviously had enough of a value even when they were, you know, 10 or 15 years old. In the same way, it's basically the same as us sneering at people doing it with DC-14s. You know, they make a custom chassis and then, ooh, you don't fit either, and then, you know, sell them. Exactly the same. It's not a genuine firewall. It's got a plastic firewall. How interesting. That one's metal. Oh. Well, that's on. White cable. I can smell it wearing away my belt already, so that motor spindle is completely and utterly shot. But that's interesting. Ow. Come on. You've near fell out before, come on. Why does it always do it when you don't want it to? Ah. Ooh. Well, that's the inside of the brush roll. Okay. Whatever. So anyway, we'll put that one to one side and we'll check this one out. This one has a metal firewall. Definitely no rating sticker. Oh. Yay. Painted brush roll. Actually, that may not need a repaint. That might be good enough. As it is, we'll have to see how much flies off. This probably got the more actual Hoover parts. Like I say, this one has that's not painted. That is actually plastic. I've never seen a plastic firewall before, so yeah, I think this one's going to sound different just because it will sound more normal because they have metal firewalls. Oh, the belt didn't go through. Come on. There we go. Oh, it's warm. My fault. Well, that is interesting to me. You might be bored stiff by now. even weigh the same. They even weigh differently now. I know that this one is pure plastic and this one isn't. So that brings us on to what the heck are we going to do now. Kirsten said she doesn't want to. She is perfectly happy with just, you know, one good one that doesn't snap its belts, doesn't blow up, doesn't do anything. You know, she doesn't care that they're grey or not genuine. So my plan is to use almost, where is it? This one with the metal firewall. The casings are actually, this one's the better casing anyway. Obviously, even these are different. So yeah, we can get one pretty flipping good, bar the grey bits, and it'll match as well. Hoover Junior something. It doesn't even really have a model number. So yeah, come the after video, we will just see one of these with all the good parts from both and a nice new / non-worn belt pulley, and they should be, well, it should be ready to rock and roll again and not snap or squeak anymore. So there we go, really. That's it for now. Stay tuned for the after video, and I and these will see you soon. Bye bye.